Mr. KJ, I think we will never know if Bonnie is working on another baby. I think this is too private information to share with the bunch of Brood War people. But the truth is that he has some real life plans. Okay, cross position here. I would like to see a longer game. I would like to see a good game between those gentlemen. I would like to see those guys making us proud. There was no Bonnie versus Casey game because Bonnie gave walkover. No Zealot, it seems like. Dewalt wasn't scouting against Terror, but he is scouting against Ultra. He doesn't know what he's playing against. Very fast Robo, even before the cybernetic core starts spinning. So it is Zealot actually. Seems like Ultra is planning to go for the expansion. And Dewalt has some kind of a plan to apply pressure and probably expand on his own, or maybe even win the game with it. Yes, Mr. KJ answered it very, very nicely. Ooh, this is an almost scout, but he didn't see the command center. Very fast robotic support bay. Probably because he's seen that Ultra went for the Vulture in the previous game. Maybe that's what he's trying to punish. Nice deny on the scouting. But Ultra will see... Oh, he will not see no expansion. Engineering bay here, I don't know what his plan is. They were confirming the command center now. There is no range timing, I believe. So, like, if he doesn't see range now, I think he suspects the expansion, but now he's confirming that there is no expansion. Oh my god, how did it get through? So he will see the river. immediate engineering bay. Armory is on the way, but now when Ultra knows about it, it should be easier to defend it. He will have 2 tanks, probably 3 in the moment when River will arrive, so last time he defended well with those 3 tanks. But Dewalt is also going for expansion, so he can't lose too many SCVs in the process. Oh, he's going for the bunker. That's very cool move. He only lost his shield on the goon. 2 turrets from Ultra. Ooh, look at this shot from the back, from the butt. This is definitely good harassment to not allow Ultra to mine from this base. More turrets even. There is a hole here. Nice micro from Dewalt. Now he can pick up the goon. Oh, look at this micro from him. Insane. And still denying mining from this base. What's the unit with biggest range? Beautiful micro from the world. Already going for third base, already mining from those. He has a second shuttle with the second river, so he's applying incredible amount of pressure on Ultra, but Ultra is holding on relatively well. He's having, like, he lost a bunch of tanks, but he didn't lose too many SCVs, like maybe 2 or 3. So that's fine, because he will be able to rebuild those tanks if he will not die. The Goliaths are there. Oh, this turret, those turrets are in perfect position. No Scarabs! But he killed now 5 SCVs and those 2 Goliaths, so that's not bad for the world. More gateways from him. Now Ultra needs to transfer some SCVs from the natural to the main base to have relatively well saturated expansions. Good scans to see the number of gateways. Third base from Ultra. Yeah, I think with this aggression from Dewalt he have no chance to have success with any 2 base push, so going for the third base makes sense because it will allow him to jump in the factories, maybe go for the armory. Oh, he's already upgrading. Excuse me, he went for this armory very early, so this upgrade will be there soon. But he also needs to deal with those 2 rivers with the upgrade energy, damage upgrade. We will see the carriers again. Is Dewalt a carrier man now? It seems like he is, and he's doing it fine. Like, finally, he's doing it very well. And with those rivers it will be so hard to take the expansion as Ultra. But Ultra playing it slowly, I like it a lot. If he's not feeling strong enough to take the expansion, he can use this command center to build additional STVs even. Looks like we will have a nice longer game. Ultra with 5 tanks, 6 tanks. Like it's not like army of Protoss is not that big, so I would say he definitely have a shot in pushing Protoss away, but he needs to be careful here, because if he loses a couple more tanks against those rivers, he will be under a huge pressure. And as we can see, Dewalt is buying time with his units. Now he sees, okay, there is no support for those tanks. Best shots. Nice hold from Ultra as well. I think he did it. He defended it. It was a little bit too greedy from Dewalt, but he's also going for 3 Stargate carriers, excuse me. So, but Ultra will have such a big production now that maybe he will be able to outproduce the ground army of Dewalt. I like that he's coming back with this. There is almost no ground units for Dewalt. He's upgrading something, maybe even a shield. This is a good position of the tanks. Ultra doing his best, macroing nicely. Look at the supplies, guys. Despite taking so much damage, he is pretty close in the supplies. Insane scarabs again from Dewalt. Three carriers, 6 soon. We don't even see a single Goliath. Oh, there is a single Goliath hit, but I don't know if he's ready for those carriers. He should scout them now. Now he knows that he should start building either turrets or either Goliaths or turrets and Goliaths. He have a potential with this, but there are already cannons from Dewalt, and the river will help greatly. A very low amount of SCVs from Ultras somehow. Nice harassment here, killing the probe line. This is what he needs. So very nice multitasking from Ultra. Look how efficient the river is against the vultures. And at the same time Dewalt is pushing the Goliaths to the natural. I mean the rivers to the natural to kill the Goliaths. There are only 3 carriers, but it's enough to apply huge amount of pressure. The river is still there, and now 2 carriers. Oh, this river might... Oh, I thought that it will detonate the mine, but he will eliminate a lot of probes from Dewalt. So that's very very nice. They will transfer the probes from the main base. So he has so much money, but Ultra also dealt a lot of damage to him. 2-1 upgrades on the Terran. He has so many factories. He has the supply depots, so he can produce a lot of units. He have a lot of SCVs in the third base. So overall, I think Ultra is doing well, despite the huge pressure he was under from Dewalt's side. Couple Goliaths, wide walking. Maybe he's trying to catch some carriers. Dewalt still only on 4 gateways, and this is the chance for Ultra that he can produce just Goliaths. He should be relatively fine. On the other hand, it's 8 carriers already, so this is a crazy amount. We have weapon on the ground army, +2 over here, +3 on the way. But Ultra seems kind of ready against it. There are so many Goliaths. And those are very well upgraded Goliaths. They will rebuild the probes. Look how quickly those interceptors are dying. But he will have option to attack the main base. And this is what's the most annoying about the carriers, about the mobile units. And with those rivers, it will be hard to get closer. Dewalt needs to respect the scarabs. Nice target fire on the carriers. There are so many Goliaths, but those rivers are dealing so much damage. Nice move from Dewalt, but it was defended by Ultra. However, it costed him a lot of supplies, a lot of Goliaths. But his production is good enough to rebuild those. But he will be mined out in the main base. Not mined out in the natural because he was so badly harassed that he was mining from it. More carriers from the world. Again, we have a pretty big attack over here. What Dewalt wants to do, he wants to intercept those tanks with the carriers. Nice target fire on this shuttle. But this river is still dealing a lot of damage. Ultra fighting strong. Ninja base in the bottom left. I like it a lot. Now target firing the tanks makes it difficult for the Goliaths. But look how quickly those tanks died, because we have +3 weapon. One carrier has been eliminated, but we have 3 more here. Dewalt only on 4 gateways again. The fact that Ultra has this base is very important, because otherwise he would be out of minerals soon. And the rights, he's building raids, so there is a hope for Ultra. Now, how many carriers do we have? We have 10 here. So many Goliaths with good upgrades. Not a very small ground army from Dewalt. So he needs to fight with the carriers. This is huge army of attack. I mean, this is not that huge. But he killed the observers, but this cannon will help him a lot. Carrier eliminated. Nice target fire from Ultra. At the same time we have some river harassment, which has been denied. Look at the supplies, guys. It looks like Ultra is doing it. Dewalt needs additional gateways. Those raids might change the outcome of this game because Dewalt doesn't have observers. He has cannons, so if he will be close to the base, he should be fine. But if he will be out of his base, he will not be fine. And look at the supplies, guys. It's Ultra having almost the supply lead. I mean, he's only 4 supply behind. And Dewalt, the fact that Dewalt doesn't know about the bottom base is pretty painful for him. Only couple goals. Can try to go to the main base, maybe target firing the command center. Nice move. We have so many carriers that he can allow himself for it. Now the raids are joining the party. There is no observer, so all the carriers might go down. Look how quickly they are dying. Ultra is chasing him. Very nicely done. I think it will be like 6 carriers left. Or maybe even 5. Ooh, nice storm. So we have 7 with the reinforcing carriers. But like, look at the supplies, guys. Ultra is mining with 4 bases. Dewalt only on 5 gateways. Looks like this game will go to Ultra. On the other hand, he doesn't have that big of an army. Maybe he is trying to lift the main base command center or something, because he's not rebuilding it here. Dewalt is playing it slowly. He knows he has the powerful unit, but he's not building more of it. He's not mining gas from this base as well. No speed for the zealots. And the ground army of Ultra have such a good upgrades that non-speed zealots will have a hard time. 12 raids. Eliminated the eco, but those raids. Now the storms should do the job and weaken those units. There are only 2 observers. There are no more storms available and those carriers are trapped. There are only 5 of them left. He started firing the raids, 4 of them left. Ultra eliminating majority of the carriers. Now they're all focusing on rebuilding them. He doesn't have SCVs here, but he have them here. But actually, the fact that he's not mining, he doesn't have command center here is pretty bad for him because... Oh, actually this base is not that healthy. But it would be great to send those SCVs to this base. And we have another counter-attack. Killing the SCVs. Carriers, only 6 gateways from Dewalt. This game turned out to be much longer than I expected. I don't think we have raids anymore. Those 2 turrets almost killing the carrier. 6 carriers left, so many Goliaths, so many well upgraded Goliaths. Ultra mining with 2 fresh bases. Dewalt doesn't know about this base, and in his all calculations he is playing it to broke Ultra. He don't want Ultra to have money to build units. So if Ultra wouldn't have the bottom left base, it would be much better for Dewalt. Now target firing this command center, but there is only 6 carriers, but he still should be able to do it. Nice siege mode into those tanks. Now look how quickly those carriers are dying without the support of the ground army. Nice scarabs here. Beautiful harassment from Dewalt, but he is losing the big chunk of his army. There are still 7 carriers. There is no scarabs in this river. He should shoot once, and he did. The number of interceptors is relatively low, but still, I think, big enough to deal with those Goliaths. This is like only an army. On the other hand, this is an army of well upgraded Goliaths. And Ultra mining on the bottom left base. The old thinks that he's not mining at all, but he is. Even though this Terran army is so well upgraded, he has a hard time fighting against those high grounded goons. Now we have 8 carriers again, couple more raids in production without upgrades. But it doesn't matter because you are relying on the fact that those are invisible. GG from Ultra, very good game. 30-minute game between those 2 gladiators of StarCraft. Nicely done. That's the game I was expecting, that's the game I was hoping for, and now